Good evening, everyone. I'm Jen Houston, owner of the Artsy Fartsy Gallery. I'm a full-time independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Canada. Yay! Welcome to For Cards and Friends. So tonight, I'm going to show you one certain product, and I'm going to show you how to use it 4 different ways. So, and I was thinking about this, I'm actually showing you more than 4. Kind of more like 8, and tonight's going to be actually 9 because I did an extra. So I'm excited to share you all these neat ideas that you can use to wow your friends and family. So when you pop on, say hello, tell me where you're from, tell me, I don't know, your favorite color, whatever you want to tell me. Show me your, dog pictures. As a lot of you know, I'm a little dog mom to 2 little fur babies. Hello, Sherry, welcome. So just like Sherry, pop on, say hello, do lots of this, and every time you do, your name will be entered into a draw to win one of the cards that are made tonight. Also do lots of this, because that will be a separate draw that I will, choose somebody from, and they will win 4 of my handmade cards. So I'm excited to give out some happy mail. Hello, Megan. Good morning. How's Miss Indy? Well, I guess she does have a fractured, she has a fracture in her growth plate on her femur. So he's not really sure. We're going to wait and see for 2 to 3 weeks, reevaluate by taking new x-rays and see how it's going. If things aren't great, we have to get an orthopedic surgeon to somehow remove that bone piece so she won't be without a hip socket or something. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. So I need to start, selling a whole lot of Stampin' Up! To pay for these things. So I'm hoping that she just kind of, heals well on her own. She was jumping around and playing and just acting normal the past couple of days, but of course yesterday she was playing with Bud, and they got a little too rough, and you heard the howl, and then she was kind of limping a little more. So we're going to have to, I don't know, somehow prevent them from playing so rough and prevent her from being a puppy and wanting to run and jump and bite everything, and big problems, I tell you. Anyway, so that's Indy. Indy, this point in my life will move on eventually, right? Dog things, the dog passing away, the dog tooth getting broken, the stepping on the dogs. Oh, this too shall pass. There's my life's motto. All right, I see lots of other people hopping on, which is awesome. Martine and Tanya. I'm doing well, Tanya. Thanks for asking. How are you making out? And Wendy, hello. I know. Do I have pet insurance? Of course not. You never think it's going to happen to you, right? I mean, you get the pamphlets, you get the package, and you're just kind of like, it'll be all right. All my other dogs were sort of okay, right? I guess that's the point of insurance, right? Anyways, life will go on. Yes. And I'm just grateful that she still plays, and she's still, I think she'll be okay. I have a sense she'll be all right. Hi, Kim. Yeah. Poor Indy. I feel so horrible. This is why I don't have children. I'm sure I would have stepped on them as a child too. Anyways, yes. All right, so tonight, my happy place. I'm so excited to be with you guys tonight because I know you're all so supportive, and it's my happy time, right? My me time. I'm doing good, just sitting here at home, relaxing and diamond painting. So nice, perfect. All right, so some housekeeping things other than the 2 things I told you to do at the beginning. Here, I'll just flash them one more time. Do lots of this and lots of this. You'll notice that since I've been doing that, the Facebook has not been freezing, so that may have been the issue for a bit. Next thing, this comes out very soon. I am going to be mailing these guys out by the end of this week. So if you are not a demonstrator, or you're not working with a demonstrator already, ordering from them, I would love to be your demonstrator, and I would love to send you out your very own copy too. Drool over, because I know there's lots of goodies in there that you will want to have. So I'm not just automatically sending them out like I've done in the past. I need your permission to send you one. So it's a little bit different this time. So let me know if you would like your own copy. Next, because that's coming out, of course, you're probably like me and you want everything. Well, you can kind of have everything in smaller quantities and for a smaller price tag by joining one of the holiday catalog paper and ribbon shares. So that's being offered right now. If you want that information, I can send it to you. It's on the Facebook page and will be on my blog tomorrow. So it's a great way to share all the ribbon and share all the paper, and or both. There you go. Next, so Lisa Harden and I, good old Lisa, good young Lisa. Sorry, she's so much older than I am. I have to be very respectful. We are coming up with some more card classes because the Daisy Lane card class was so much fun. We had to do it again. And so these classes actually won't run until October. However, the registration dates are coming up soon. So the first one is the Come Together class, and you probably have no idea what that is because you don't have the new catalog. But trust me, it's a lovely set that I'm going to teach. And the RSVP date for that is September 6th. Then Lisa is going to do a Halloween class later on in the month, the Monster Bash class. And so that you need to register by September 20th to be involved in that. And of course, we're going to give you an amazing bonus if you sign up for both of those classes during the month. So be on the lookout for that. I put up that poster on Facebook earlier today. And I'm sure I'll put that on my blog and everything else tomorrow. So lots of fun there. Okay. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Amy. Good evening. I received happy mail today. Not sure how long I'll be tuned in as I've been dealing with a terrible headache. Oh no. Don't close your eyes. Just you can watch the replay when you're feeling better. No worries. Aw. I hope you feel better. Hi, Wendy. Thank you for sharing. Oh, maybe I shouldn't say that word. You know. Okay, let's move on. And I didn't get the next screen set up, so here we go. Fumble through. Oh, it might be easier than I thought. Look at this. Here we go. Okay. So, today's project is on page 91. Or page 168. It is going to be the Bird Ballad laser cut cards and tin. When I first saw this, I thought, oh my word, this is stunning. It's like romantic. It's just, you know, really feminine and calm, and I just loved it. I knew I had to have it. I don't normally go for those boxy things, but beautiful. So here it is, right in your annual catalog on page 91. Let me show it to you. So this is the tin. Isn't it gorgeous? And it is tin. It's not just, you know, cardboard, which is pretty awesome. And you open it up, and there are these laser cut. Why is that? Oh, let me get rid of that. Whew. Oh, you went to a class last night for laser cut cards. Great minds think alike. Hi, Sandy. So I'm curious what you made last night. You'll have to share on Facebook when I'm done. I'd love to see what you did with these. But I have 4 ways tonight that you can use these in your projects. But isn't that stunning? Like it's like lace. And it's attached to the paper, so it's kind of already a card out, I suppose, which is pretty neat. And they come with their own envelopes. Look at the scalloped edge. Isn't that adorable? Just want to squeeze its cheeks. I love it. So this, I mean, can you imagine making all these into cards and giving this beautiful tin to somebody for a gift? Or, you know, keep this tin for your little trinkets, or maybe your ribbon, or, you know, all your pearls. It's just, I love it. I absolutely love it. So now, where it's listed is in the Bird Ballad suite. So what I've done is I've shown all of the examples using products from this Bird Ballad suite. However, I'm also going to show you when I go to make the cards that you don't have to use the Bird Ballad suite with those laser cut cards. Switch it up, change it, use it with other sets, and I'll show you how you can do that. So this is a kind of a fun set, Free as a Bird. One of those ones that I saw and I knew I had to have. It's great. We're the best of friends. Hello. Thanks for being you. The world needs more of you. Thank you. Your friendship means the world to me. Like how nice is that? And these, you know, little flowers are wonderful for putting on envelopes, right? Or the leaves. This bird. Oh, and these little guys sitting on the branches are just adorable. Hi, Janet. Nice to see you. So that is kind of how we're going to roll tonight. So here is the first way that I used these laser cuts. What I did was I just added something on top of the laser cut, and then added the card base onto the already existing card base. Does that make sense? See how I did that? So there's the Bird Ballad piece. This is just open and empty, and that is the inside of the card, and that's back. Okay? Hi, Jennifer. Nice to see you. And Lisa, hi, everybody. Screeching and late, but you're here. That's right. So there's that one. And here's my little envelope. I used that little flower stamp to embellish that envelope just a tad. Okay, so that was with the Bird Ballads. Now we're going to move on to something else with that set, using the same sort of idea by just putting a piece of cardstock behind or a piece of paper behind, plus putting something on top of the laser. I don't know what I want to call it. I want to call it lacy front. Let's go like that. Hi, Barbara. Nice to see you. Great. It's so windy here today. I had headphones so I could hear you. Had to get headphones. Oh my word. You must not be in your house. Goodness. So for this card, I'm going to use the Woven Heirlooms stamp set and paper. Let's try it, right? And so, instead of using cardstock like I did the last time, so I used crumb cake on the last card, this time I'm going to use designer series paper. So this is the beautiful paper that comes with that Woven Heirloom set. And what we're going to do is we're just going to attach it inside here. Now, little hint. Oh yeah. Where has my trimmer gone? Really? You know, the room is only so big, and somehow I still managed to lose things. Here it is. I see it. I found it. Hello, Teresa. I'm outside on my deck. Oh, how nice is that? Now, the only thing I'm going to say is when you are using paper behind, what you're going to want to do is you have to trim down the edges just a tad. I have a few minutes before I run for a few minutes. No worries, no worries. So I'm just going to take a tiny bit off that edge and a tiny bit off that edge. So it was 8.5 by 5.5, and now it's just a smidge shorter on both sides. Okay, next step is to get some glue. Let me grab my snail. Whoop. And I'm going to place snail on the back of my either cardstock or, like I say, designer series paper. And I'm going to shove this kind of inside there and close it. Hello, Donna. Nice to see you. Cool, rainy Washington. Oh. I'm watching you and Fussy cutting out puppies. Oh, cute. So here we go. See how I did that? That way I don't have to put glue on the back of this. Can you imagine? It would take you like all day to get, little glue bits in the, safe parts. So no, just don't bother with the glue. Just stick this to the back of the card and just leave it open, which is kind of a neat extra flap, right? Makes it look a little more cool. Okay. So that's how I add it. Instead of the cardstock, I put designer series paper. And to put on top, all I'm going to use is some purple posy. I'm going to stick on top. Once again, I'm lazy like that, and I'm just going to put some snail on the back, which I'm going to kind of put maybe a little bit higher than center. And I've also cut out a stitched circle from the Stitched Shapes. And I'm going to use the saying from Woven Heirlooms that says, wishing you a day of love and joy. Isn't that sweet? Going to use our new Rococo Rose. As usual, this is a genius idea, Jen. Aw, thank you, Lisa. All right, ink that up. Let's put this down. I love that font. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Wet my Simply Chamois. Hello, Jackie. I don't think I've met you before. Welcome. Where are you from? So here it is. I think let's pop this up a little bit. I think we should pop it up. So get out to our dimensionals. Oh, you know what I just thought of? We could add. What about that ribbon? We could use this, or this, or this, or this. Decisions. When everything, matches, it works. Sometimes it makes it a little tricky. Is it November yet? The next few months are going to be a lifetime. Amy's talking about that we both registered for On Stage. So if you are a demonstrator, you get to go to these amazing Stampin' Up! Events. And so we got in, and we're going to actually meet for the first time, which is going to be super exciting. So when you snail like that, is the back of the purple posy tacky? Yes. Yes, it is. You can take out your embossing buddy and kind of just rub over, pat over top, which will help kind of reduce the stickiness, I suppose. You could actually stick this right to that paper and be done with it. Or, as I will show you later on, I actually ended up putting the same piece on the back to kind of cover that. Hopefully that makes sense. Someone has a ribbon problem. Yep, me. So you're from Grimsby, Ontario. Nice to see another Canadian here. Awesome. All right, next. So I thought about ribbon. Let's see. We could go this. We could go with the Rococo Rose in that color. No, I don't like that. Sorry if you did. I'm a little bossy. Don't we all? That's right. This was the ribbon I had thought about. Oh, kind of like that. The shimmer of the gold there. I like it. Okay, let me grab my scissors. This was a last minute decision. I'd forgotten about this beautiful ribbon. Might as well stick it behind. Add a little something. Okay, I didn't even get to the, but there is lace trim stuff too. Okay, I am going to attach this like so. Oh, let's put it straight. Even on both sides would be great. If we have to, we'll chop some off if it just looks a little funky. All right. Take off those dimensionals and go back to what we were doing. There. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Oh, that's nice. I think we'll chop this side a little. This is going to be haircut season. Look at, gotta get them, trying to get them kind of even. And the right angle. Oh, sheesh. It's going to get smaller and smaller. I think I'm going to quit while I'm ahead. Now, y'all know me, right? We need to add a pearl somewhere. I know, I love that ribbon. Hello, Sonia. Great to see you. Oh, Lisa's guilty. She has a little ribbon addiction. Do you guys remember that show, My Strange Addiction? There were some interesting folk on that show. I just want to say. Maybe that would, I'd be pearls, I think. I think I'm just going to add one on each side, because I'm really not sure where I want to put it. There. Okay. Now how's that for a beautiful inside of a card? Now, beautiful, simple, just adding on a front, adding a layer onto the inside, and now let's put a layer in there to write on. What I thought was, I had some of this, put the scissors down. Am I flinging them around? I had some extra ribbon or paper here that matched, so why not add that to the inside of my card, jazz it up. You could also add it to the envelope, which I will do for sure. Thought I had the envelope done for this, but I guess I do not. Of course, turn it over and then you can see exactly where to chop that off. Let's get rid of that before it gets all stuck to something. And let's go with the snail to add that to the inside. Does anybody have these lacy cards? Give me some hearts if you have this set already. The lacy cards. There. Oh, isn't that a beautiful, that would be beautiful for a wedding card, wouldn't it? Or a shower. Gorgeous. And it shows off that beautiful paper too, right? Both sides are stunning. Love it. Love using my ribbon. Oh, good. Wow, that's awesome. Hi, Robin. And Sue. Hello, hello. Nice to see you. So, oh yes. With this woven heirlooms, I thought, let's use this little doodad here and make that onto our envelope. Thank you for sharing, Sue. That's awesome. Let's go with, where did my Rococo Rose go? Over here. I thought that would be a cute little addition right in that crook of the envelope. Isn't that nice? I like it. And I'll have to think about what I might put on the front. I'm not sure yet. Okay, I'm going to have to cheat and do baby wipes tonight. Hello, Michelle. Because I forgot to wet my Simply Chamois, and I'm not going to go wandering all the way to the bathroom and leave you all hanging. Okay, So it is decision time, as always, so I can have time to clean up and get ready for the next things. Hi, Lori. It's my friend Lori from Manitoba. So awesome. Just stopping in for a minute. Got to get up early, but wanted to see what you're making and say hi. Awesome. Okay, do you like brown or pink? What version do you like better? I'm curious. Put all my loads of ribbon back in the ribbon bucket. May just get it out later on. So brown or pink, which is your favorite? Put this over here. Sadly, I'm in a five. Oh, you have fibro too, Michelle? Ugh. I am so sorry to hear that. It's horrid. Horrible. Yeah, I'm wishing you well. Okay, I'm backing up here. Hello, Lois. Nice to see you. Brown, bird, brown, brown. Both are beautiful, but bird, pink, pink, pink. Hard to choose. Oh dear. Love both. Can't make a decision. Both are lovely. All right. So kind of even. Two different kind of styles, right? Very neat. All right. So that was our first card. Second card. I'm making a big pile over top of all the cards I have to dig out here. So the next way we're going to use these is to cut out a section of the frilly lacy center, lacy fronts. See how I did that? So I just cut that out. Hello, Jose. Nice to see you. Pink's your favorite. Okay. So, yeah, here's some more of that woven heirlooms paper. It's beautiful, that terracotta color. And once again, I just cut out these birds from the bird paper, bird ballad paper. And what a beautiful saying. The world needs more of you. And thanks for being you. That's what I did for the inside. I'm going to a class with those great with these card kits on September 28th. Oh, you'll have to show me what you make too. I'm excited. All right, so that is another way you can create with these neat items here. Okay, so what we're going to use this time, I am making a grand mess. Oh, here's the envelope. Sorry, I had the little flowers once again, a little leaf with the thank you. I like it. Okay, this time I'm going to use designer series paper again. Why not? It's stunning. It just, it holds its own for sure. Especially this, oh dear, perennial essence designer series paper. It's just beautiful. Now what I did was I cut out the inside of this already. It was actually very easy because there's just a few little pieces that are attached to the inside. I'm going to show you what I did with the inside later on because you can't throw that out, right? You got to keep it. You got to make another card with that. So once again, I believe I trimmed this ahead of time. Yes, I did. Okay, so all we're going to do is glue the one side and attach it to the card base. Like so. Good. So it's stuck. There's the inside, and there's the outside, and that's what it looks like through the lace. Hello, Chris. I may have to change my shopping day. Every time I get home and finish putting it away, I find you trouble. All right, so now what I thought I was going to do is take this colored vellum. I stamped on there with this is the Floral Essence stamp set. I stamped on there with Blushing Bride, and I dried it with the heat tool just to make sure it was dry and wouldn't kind of smear. It dries quite quick, but I just, I'm cautious. So So here we go. We're going to punch those out, which is handy that there is a matching punch for that. It's great. I love punches. They just are quick and easy. I'm quite happy that Stampin' Up! Is coming out with quite a few more stamps. I know if you have received the catalog already, you will know that there are quite a few stamps that, punches, pardon me, that go with the stamp set, which is just great. Okay, I'm going to layer this flower up. So, let's see, kind of do a little lopsided, like so. And this one, like so. Okay, and what I'm going to do is get my bone folder and actually kind of curl these petals a little. Let's make it a little more realistic. So I'm just taking it, just like when you have that ribbon you want to curl, same sort of idea. I probably could have, you know, done them all when they were flat, which probably would have been easier. But anyways, well, I do it the easy way, right? And what I was thinking was, why not put that in the center where that opening is? Okay, now let's glue it down. Get out my snail. Let's make sure it opens and closes okay without getting stuck. Let's back that up a little. We can always curl the petal just a little more to make sure that it doesn't get caught. There we go. All right, so now, how's that for beautiful and romantic? Now, I wanted to add one of these faceted, oh no, they're not faceted gems. It'll be on my blog tomorrow. What they're called, I forget. If you know, just type it out. Hi, Lynn. New Jersey. Very cool. And I am going to place this in the center. Ooh, I like it. How's that? I like it. Just very frilly and feminine. Okay, now for the inside. I, of course, had some more leftover of the paper. Was waiting for baling. Bling! Like, you baling? What do you mean you're baling? Oh my goodness. You're on a farm? What's going on there? Kim, maybe I could see, but you know. Let's add that to the center, just to add a little something. Clear faceted gems. Thank you, Lisa. Perfect. Perfect. And then, oh yes. Oh, forgot the saying. Now I couldn't decide. So couldn't decide what color to use. So I did all three, and then you can help me decide. So there is petal pink. I don't know if you can tell here. Petal pink. So we'll say petal. Blushing bride. Bride, or blackberry bliss. You could say bliss. I kind of know which one I'm leaning towards, but what are you leaning towards? Petal, bride, or bliss? And we're going to attach that to the front. Oh, lupus flare-ups are bad too. Ugh. Those autoimmune things are horrible. I hate them. They are no fun at all. Yes. Bliss. What a bliss. Haha, no baling, just potato digging. All right. I know. Oh, lots of blisses. You are leaning the direction that I was leaning. Good to be, you know, reassured, right? All right, let's go bliss. So I'm just going to attach this with some snail underneath. With friendly thoughts and best wishes today and every day. And I just realized that is extremely crooked. Handmade, not Hallmark. Lots of blizzes. Oh, we had a bride. Sorry, Martine. Normally it's Lisa that's out. We got some new people here. Lisa Johnson, hello, welcome, and Rebecca Bullock, welcome. So there we go. There's our fancy other way to use this, is cut out a section and make a card. Now, like I said, oh, here was the envelope. So I added that paper onto the flap. Love how this card turned out. Awesome. Awesome. Now, of course, those pieces that I cut out, I'm not going to waste those. So what I used was the, oh dear, what is this called? The paper. Lisa Harden. I forget what this is called. It's that paper that's like bright, bold colors. It looks like it's got those pigment sprinkles all over. It's, oh, beautiful. Anyways, so I glued them on. I had another one somewhere, and you think I could find it? I was in the majority. Something went wrong. But why not use those as, you know, make another card. Don't throw them out. Don't waste them. Could use the cutout bit as a stencil for envelopes. Oh, you are reading my mind there, Wendy Allen. Hang on. Hold that thought. So here's the inside of that card. And of course, I made that paper with that flap. So don't use those. Don't, you know, waste those pieces. Keep them. So I'm curious, which is your favorite? We've got flower or bird. Flower or bird. See a silhouette. Thank you. Perfect. See a silhouette. Bird or flower. So original. Oh, thank you. I know, I was trying to think of ways, okay, to use this paper other than just as is. As is great, but there are more ways. Okay, I'm cleaning up, so you be voting. Both are stunning, both are stunning. Oh, both, flower, both. Flower, flower, flower. Whoa, lots of flowers. Bird, can't choose. Birdie. Hi, Elizabeth. All right, so it's mixed. Lots of birds, or lots of flowers though. Impressive. So different ways to use this set, right? Don't have to use this bird set if you don't like birds, for instance. All right. Next way to use this set is like so. Now, did I do an envelope for this? I don't think I did. By coloring it. So, as you can see, it's not that creamy color anymore. It is kind of got an antique look. A little bit of what I used was Pool Party and Crumb Cake, right? And I used those nested labels, cut out some birds from the designer series paper, added that lace trim and the little thank you. And then of course on the inside I just had to cut that out, that bird that was on the side of the designer series paper that was, you know, half cut off. Use that for the inside. Why not, right? Perfect. Works great for that. So there's that one. Okay, let me show you how I colored this and how it's actually going to turn into an extra card that you can make. Okay, so the colors I'm going to use for this one are soft suede for the saying, terracotta tile, blushing bride, crushed curry, and mint macaron. Oh, look what I found. The lost has been found. Might have to add that to the inside of the card or something. And the stamp set that I'm going to use for this one is birthdays are, beautiful friendships, sorry. And if you saw this set last week, Still love it. I absolutely love it. And I love these sayings. So I wanted to use birthdays are the best in this card. Okay, here we go. We are going to start this. But this one, I'm not actually going to attach it just yet. And I will show you why. Because we are going to start coloring. Make sure it's in there really well. Hi, Carla. Nice to see you. And I have my daubers this time. The last time I used the yellow sponges, and it went on very faint. So I'm kind of excited to try the daubers because oftentimes daubers go on a little bit darker. Let's try it out. Okay, let's go. Which rotation? I'm going to start with terracotta tile. So I'm going to be just daubing. And here we go. Oh yeah, it's much darker. So you can rub or you can dot to kind of have an idea where I'm going with the underlayer. You know, I first saw terracotta tile and I thought, oh, that's too orange. I'm not going to like that color, but it has really grown on me. Actually, all of the in colors are, I think, incredible. I normally, a lot of you know this, but I normally don't buy the in color ink pads. A brayer, I was thinking about using that, but I do not own a brayer. I'm sure it would work amazing. Absolutely. So you try the brayer and tell me how it works. Okay, next color I think we'll kind of merge into is Blushing Bride. So here we go. And of course overlap a little bit. I'm scared to rub because those little pieces are just so teeny tiny and they're so thin. I don't want to accidentally rip one off. So go a little farther down than you think you should, because then for the next color you can overlap a section of it. Hope that makes sense. So, you know, continue daubing until you get the color as dark as you want. The underside, if you want nice and even, get it even. If you want it kind of random, that kind of look would look pretty neat too. All right, so next color is going to be Crushed Curry, and I know in my head that with the pink and the yellow, we're going to get some form of kind of orangey color, right? So when we overlap that a little, so that little section there is going to be kind of where it's morphed, a little more orange. I assume the brayer would get into those little crevices. I don't know. It should. Okay. Go up a little bit. And our last color, which is Mint Macaron. And I took these colors from the Mosaic Mood paper, designer series paper. Hello, Julie. Nice to see you. I need your address, Miss Julie, because you won the Mail It Out Monday challenge, and I think it was the commenting. Just like lots of you are doing today, we're going to have another drawing tonight. I'll do it tomorrow, because by the time I'm done, I'm tired. And I kind of just want that outside piece to be a little more uniform. So just, maybe I could rub that piece. Whoop. All right, you ready to see what this is gonna reveal? Oh, I'm excited. And I like how the daubers worked. Actually better than the sponges, because the sponges I was having a really hard time getting the saturated look. Are you going to use the cardstock that is sponged on the other project? Why, yes, I am. Hence, card number 4. So I'm going to put this aside for just a minute because we will use it for our next card. We're not throwing that out. And look at this. Isn't it gorgeous? Watch your fingers, yes. Okay, so for this card, what I decided was I was going to cut out this centerpiece, just like we did for the last one, because I thought that birthdays are the best days would fit perfectly on the inside here. That's my plan anyways, we'll see. And there we go. So now we have a little hole there, and I've got myself some more berry vanilla that I'm going to put on the inside, just like I've been doing. So only the glue on the one half and attach it to the card. So just slip it in and close it. There we have it. Ooh, I love that. Just reminds me of a doily or something. Yeah. All right, birthdays are the best days. And I wanted to use, let me think about this. Here's the hummingbird from the Mosaic Mood paper. I wanted to have birthdays are the best days. I was gonna do it in soft suede, but now that I'm looking at it, I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to use terracotta tile. I think soft suede would look a little out of place. Thank you for sharing, Jill. Hi. So terracotta tile. This is a great thing about polymer. You can see exactly where the stamp is going to go. And I can see that it's going to be exactly in the center, like so. Even that alone, beautiful. I like it. Now let me get this cleaned up a little here. Okay, and let's attach this little hummingbird. Yeah, I think up top there. Once again, I'm just going to use a little snail. Like so. If you don't use a whole lot, it's not going to stick too bad. But isn't that cute? Birthdays are the best days. Now I'm thinking about pearls, but I'm not sure. Maybe I'll put a little, let's color the pearls. Let's do that. Pearls. Let's do them, maybe the green, mint macaron. So if you have your stamp, the mint color, yes, you were thinking alike. Let's see. Okay. So if you have Stampin' Blends, color your your rhinestones, color your pearls, color those epoxy droplets. Might as well, right? It just makes your products go farther. I'm kind of linear today. I don't know what's with the pearls. Normally I'm kind of random, the 3, and they have to go in kind of a triangle shape, but today I've been kind of, oh sheesh, kind of putting them in a nice little Straight line. I like it. I like it. All right. Cute. Now, since we have this little piece, why not stick that on the inside of our card, right? Let's do it. Let's use it. Like so. Beautiful. There we go. I guess I didn't do an envelope for this. Thought I had done them all. Anyways, so, okay, let's hear your version. Which do you prefer? Bird or hummingbird? Bird or hummingbird? Curious. Get those out of the way so you can actually see. Oh, you're probably going to need those colors. You love this idea. Great. Hummingbird, hummingbird, birds, hummingbird, hummingbird. Yeah. Both are lovely. You can have an opinion. I'm okay with that. Hummingbirds, yeah. It's definitely a stronger color, right? I know, Jill. You gotta help me with these decisions, I tell you. So there we go. Lots of hummingbirds, okay. Good to know. So that's that card, and a few of you have already guessed how this is gonna go. So when I was coloring this, I put a piece of Very Vanilla behind, and this is what it came up with. So there again, with the sponges, I found that it was very hard to get in those little crevices, I suppose. But it's a very neat, faint look, right? So if that's your kind of style that you like, try a sponge. If you prefer the darker, go with a dauber. Or try the brayer too. I don't know. I'm not sure how it would work. But you can tell the difference, right? And I sponged for a long time to try and get some ink onto this. But so there we go. And this is just cut out of the paper again. A little thank you and the pearls and the lace. And then on the inside I just attached some more of the designer series paper. All right, so that was that one. Now for this card, what I decided to do, well, there was the envelope for that. Looks vintage, doesn't it? Yes. Okay, so this is a little bright and a little out there for me, but it's okay. We're gonna do this, right? We can do this. So what I decided to use was get out an oldie, Rooted in Nature, because I think these colors kind of made me think of a little bit about fall. Okay, so I'm using the leaves from this set and the words that say "You are wonderful." So check out how I did the leaves on the envelope, on the flap. Okay, so here we go. Let's decorate this cover. Now I've used some of the, we're gonna have to decide our orientation, whether we prefer landscape or portrait. So let's just place things where we think they might go and make a big decision. So this is the vellum, the colored vellum, and I actually use the stitched rectangle framelits to cut that out so it has the stitching all around the edge. I also have this nested label here in Very Vanilla, which I was going to kind of put over top with the saying "You are wonderful." And then I used each of those colors that we just finished using and stamped our leaves and used the framelits, the dies, to cut them out. We'll just see what we think here. And then some of the trinkets that you can get with the bird ballad, Here's one of them. They're kind of leaves. And this actually, the mint macaron ribbon, comes from the Rooted in Nature kind of suite, I suppose. And I thought, oh, that would look kind of cute there. Okay, so that's that orientation. Landscape. What about portrait? Not loving it because it doesn't have enough room for the leaves to kind of spread out, and you almost have to do it a little bit cockeyed. So my vote is, let's go landscape as opposed to portrait. So I'm going to flip this back around. Okay, and we are going to assemble that way. Okay, let's do our You Are Wonderful. What color should we do that in? Anybody? Yeah, we got lots of landscapes. Perfect. I was on the right track. Great. Should we do terracotta tile again? Should we try soft suede for our saying? Help. Mint macaron, blushing bride, crushed currant I think will be too much because we've got the yellow there. Terracotta tile, mint macaron, soft suede, or blushing bride. What do you think? Covers too much of the beautiful spot. That's true when it's portrait, doesn't it? Yes. Yes. Blushing or mint? Mint. Okay. Pink. Okay, we're at a tie now. Somebody break the tie. Pink or mint? Those seem to be our mint. All right, let's do it in mint. You are wonderful in mint. You know what we could do. Just had a thought. Hang on. Okay, let's get this on here. You are wonderful, and it just fits. You are wonderful. Okay. You know what I was thinking? I can vote twice. You know what I was thinking? You could stamp wonderful or the you are in pink, and then just have like either cut it out and layer it over top. Could do that, but we'll go with mint. If you want to make this card, you could do it in pink. All right, let's get this down. Now, of course, with vellum, snail will show through, so just be mindful of where you're putting your snail. So I know that this is going to get covered over by our label here. So, did I have this in the middle? I think I did. So it's just stuck down there. Aren't going to see it too much. So let's attach the You Are Wonderful. Over top. Like so. Now my big mint macaron leaf. Let's go put that one down. And let's do the yellow one up top to kind of be opposite that one. And our blushing bride behind, because it's a little lighter than terracotta tile. Thinking out loud, can you tell? All right, and our terracotta tile. I almost want to pop that one up. Yeah, let's pop it up. Something has to be popped, right? It best not be my knee. Here we go. Yeah. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Let's see. Okay, and now I'm thinking this is going to be tricky because we'll do it. Let's do it. I am I'm so low on glue dots. My order is to arrive some point this week. And there's a load of glue dots in there. There. You know what I should have done is moved everything a little bit over. So hindsight's 2020. So just saying, if you do this, maybe move everything a little bit over so that leaves room for your leaves on this side a little bit more. Okay, and why not, let's do some leaves on the inside just to kind of make that cohesive. What time do we have? 8:02. Oh, I'm doing well. Doing well. Okay. Like so. If you tuned in late, I forgot to wet my Simply Chamois, so we are using baby wipes. I much prefer the Simply Chamois. My hands don't get filthy when you use the Simply Chamois. Okay, let's add our Blushing Bride color. I think I'm just going to walk across the bottom. And the yellow crushed curry. Well, let's just make sure that's, see, with baby wipes you don't always get them incredibly clean, or at least that's what I find. Go up there, and I'm going to go there. 8 to 2 there. Is it 12 to 2 here? Oh, 8:02. It is 8:03 here. Yes. District nurse arrived early. Oh, have fun. All right. See you, Wendy. Yes, it's early here. Is it later for you, Chris? We are almost done. I'm just going to show you our last card. It's already made. There. I like it. You could go all in a nice little round circle too, I suppose. So that's our inside. And the envelope. Did I do the envelope? Yes, I did. There's the envelope. So I just did that for the flap. All right, I'm curious, which is your favorite? So we have wonderful, or we have flowers. By the way, I forgot to say, I used my spritzer, and I had left over. Remember paint we had in last holiday catalog, the shimmer white paint, I believe. So I put that in the mister and added a bunch of water and spritzed it all over this card. So it's actually got a nice sheen to it, which you probably can't pick up on the camera. But lunchtime, 10:04 in Ontario, yes. And poor Martine, she gets it super, super late where she's from. Love them both. So wonderful. Oh, we got some flowers, wonderful. Neat. Have your assistant Kevin bring your wet chamois. He's too busy watching, murderous affairs. He's been really good, I must say. Because normally I work all day in here, and then in the evenings, of course, I have my card class, and so he gets a little perturbed that I'm in here so often. What can you possibly do in there? How many cards does a person need? He's not the most supportive of all. So if I asked him, if I yelled for him to get me a Simply Chamois wet, he'd be like, I don't know how to do that, or he wouldn't answer at all. So I'm just saying. All right, wonderful leaves, flowers. Yeah, also all sorts. So I guess it kind of depends if you like the bright, maybe, or the light. Both kind of neat. All right, this last card, I decided to use all of the techniques that I showed you today in one card. Okay? So I thought, I want to try this. so this is your bonus card for today. I used Good Morning Magnolia because Lisa was flabbergasted that I really haven't used that set yet. So I thought, oh, I gotta use that set. All right, are you ready? Here's my card. So what I did was I cut out the center. I used designer series paper as the inside. I popped up, I don't know if you can tell, just the flowers section. I sponged onto that inside piece that I cut out. I sponged onto that, and while I was sponging onto that, I did the sponging onto the envelope flap. What other techniques did we use today? Just by putting cardstock over top. So that's just applying something to the top of that. So here are all those techniques. So here, I think it was Megan, is where I actually put the same as what's on the front on the back, because this is quite thin. And same with this. I wanted to kind of pop this up on the front, and the only way I was going to do that with dimensionals without it looking disastrous was to put another layer behind it. But there we go. So I added my ribbon, added my pearls, and the inside, of course. So I thought this would be a nice wedding card. Enjoy today. The journey of life is best shared with a friend. And it actually continues on. It goes, the journey of life is best shared with a friend. We'll get through this together. And I thought, well, I don't want that on a wedding card. Sounds like we're already having hassle. Let's get through this together. So I just, masked that portion off and just used the first part of the saying. You could do that. Change up the sayings. Make them what you need. All right? So there we go. There is the card with all the techniques. So, I hope that you will give this a try. If you don't have these laser cut cards yet, I think you need to get them, because as you can see, they are fun to use and you can make all sorts of things. And can you imagine if you were to use kind of similar colors, a similar style, had them all in the tin and gave this as a gift? It'd be great. It'd be great. Who wouldn't want that? So all sorts of techniques. Now, here's my thing. If you are from Canada and you place an order tonight, either for $30 or more, I already said it, too late, $30 or more, I will send you a package of pearls to hopefully go with your new set here, your tin and your beautiful lacy cards. So that'll be a little incentive for you to get order these tonight. Actually, I'll give you a whole day, because I know some of you it's pretty late, and who would want to stay up and order that tonight? Let's go. You have until tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the last day. So I want to give you a little reward if you order the tin and or purchase $30 worth of things. Now, if you're interested in ordering, visit my online store. Let's go like this. Online store is www.jen with 2 N's, can't go backwards, Houston like the city .stampinup.net, and please, this way, use the host code unless you're purchasing over $200 worth, and then you can get your own rewards. You get extra bonuses with that. So the host code is 9HTUZH7U. All right, hopefully you have enjoyed tonight. We'll give some of these ideas a try. All of these card recipes will be on my blog tomorrow, and I will have the link ready for you when it is all up. The pictures are there. All the products that I used are listed and named. So yes, you can reproduce these and have lots of fun like I did. All right, ladies, thank you for joining me. You guys are always so much fun and a highlight of my week. So I will see you on Monday for the Creative Escape at 10 a.m. Mountain Time, where I will show you a neat fold idea. All right, have a good evening, everyone.